Welcome to Skybox Sports News for week number 9 of our college football picks. We're fired up about this week coming up. We're excited about it, and we're real fired up about it. Last week we went 10-5, another stellar performance by our expert team at Skybox Sports News, rocking the house. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to remind you, folks, we have our NFL picks. Make sure you mosey on down and take a look at our NFL picks. They're the best in the biz, baby. And now, we want to make sure you like and subscribe and comment about Skybox Sports News. When we get 1,000 subscribers, we're going to knock off a PS4. Yes, sir, you heard me right, a PlayStation 4. We're going to give that away. And it's going to be drawn from those who are subscribers and those who left comments. So make sure you leave a comment and you do subscribe. All right, now it is time to rock the house as we go on with week number 9 of our college football picks by Skybox Sports News. Let's get rolling. At number 2, we have Clemson at Florida State. Heck of a ball game here, but Clemson has just got too much firepower. They're favored by 17.5 points, and they will cover. Take Clemson. They'll win by at least 18. And now we've got number 3, Notre Dame. They are playing at Navy. Navy ain't got a prayer. Notre Dame's favored by 23.5 points. They're going to win by 24 and cover. Take Notre Dame. Them fighting Irish, yeah. Now we've got number 6, Texas. They're coming in to play Oklahoma State. The Cowboys. Cowboys are good. They always got them pistolas out, but you know what? Them Longhorns are ready to play this year. And they're favored by 3.5, and they're ranked number 6, and they're going to win by 4 and cover. Take the Longhorns. Now we got Baylor. They're playing at number 13, West Virginia. West Virginia is favored by 13.5 big points, and those West Virginia Mountaineers are going to pull it through, and they're going to cover and win by 14. Take West Virginia at number 13. And we got number 25, Appalachia State. They're playing at Georgia Southern. They're favored by 8.5 points, and they're going to cover that and win by 9. Take Appalachia State. Now we've got number 23, Utah. They're at UCLA. UCLA is not who they used to be. We're going with Utah. They're favored by 10.5, and they're going to win by 11 big points, and they're going to cover. Take Utah. Now we've got number 20, Wisconsin. They're playing at Northwestern. Northwestern is a tough team. Wisconsin's favored by 6.5. Well, Northwestern pulled upsets already. I'm going to take those points, 6.5 points on the road, and go with Northwestern at plus 6.5. Wisconsin does not cover. Go with Northwestern at plus 6.5. Now we've got number 21, the South Florida Bulls. They're playing at Houston. Now, holy smokes, Houston is favored by 7.5 points. How can that be? I'm taking South Florida at plus 7.5. Take them. They're going to cover. Now we have K-State is at number 8. Oklahoma, them Sooners, they're favored by 24.5 points, and they're going to win by 25 and cover. Take the Sooners. Now we've got number 9, Florida. At number 7, Georgia. Now this is the showdown of the week. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Georgia's favored by 7.5 playing at home. Florida's been tough all season. They're at number 9. I'm going to take that 7.5 points on the road and go with Florida at plus 7.5. Georgia does not cover. Take Florida at plus 7.5. And now we've got number 18, Iowa, at number 17, Penn State. Penn State has been in a free fall, fallen from the top 5 all the way down to 17. They're favored by 6.5 points, but Iowa Them Hawkeyes, they're ready to go. I'm taking Iowa at plus 6.5. They're ranked number 18, and they're going to pull this thing off. Iowa plus 6.5. Penn State does not cover. Now we've got Kentucky. Kentucky is playing at Missouri. Missouri is favored by 6.5 points playing at home against a ranked team like Kentucky. Woo-wee! I can't stay away from that. I'm going to go with number 12 Kentucky at plus 6.5 points. I'm going to take those plus 6.5. Mizzou does not cover. Take Kentucky. Wildcats. Now we've got number 15 Washington coming in to play Cal, and Cal is not the team they used to be. Washington is. The Huskies have got teeth. They're favored by 11.5, and they're going to win by 12 and cover. Take the Huskies. Oh, yeah. Now we've got number 16, Texas A&M, playing at Mississippi State. That is a heck of a ball club, that Mississippi State. They've lost a few big ones this year, but they always put up a fight. I guess that's why they're favored by 2.5 points in this game. But you know what? Texas, I think Texas is they're ranked and they're fighters. I'm going to go with Texas A&M at plus 2.5 points. I'm going to take them. Mississippi State does not cover. Take Texas A&M. And now we're at number 14, Washington State. They're at number 24, Stanford. Stanford has fallen to 24. Washington State is on the rise at 14. Stanford's favored by 3.5 points, and I'm going to take those 3.5, and I'm going to go with Washington State at plus 3.5. Stanford does not cover. Take Washington State. And now we're at number 22, NC State at Syracuse. Syracuse pulled some upsets this season. NC State is not going to let that happen. I'm going to go with NC State. They're favored by 2.5, and they're going to win by 3 points and cover. Take NC State. And now we've got number 19, Oregon. The Ducks, quack, quack. They're at Arizona. The Ducks are favored by 9.5 big points. And guess what? Quack, quack, quack. They're going to cover and win by 10. Take the Oregon Ducks on the road. They're flying south. And those are your college picks. Brought to you by Skybox Sports News, the best on the web. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Leave some comments downstairs. Subscribe. Make sure you get your friends involved. We're giving away, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away a PS4. Don't forget about our NFL picks. We're out.